Hello everyone. Today's video is on different methods of enzyme purification. In my previous video, I have already discussed about different techniques used for enzyme purifications. Like centrifugation, salting out, dialysis, column chromatography, gel filtration, ion exchange chromatography, affinity chromatography, and page. In this video, I will explain different methods of enzyme purification one by one. Today, I will provide you basics of centrifugation, which is the first method, where separation takes place on the basis of density. The preparatory steps in purifying intracellular enzymes is the preparation of a crude extract. The extract will contain a complex mixture of all the proteins from the cell cytoplasm and some additional macromolecules, cofactors and nutrients. This crude extract may be used for some applications in biotechnology. However, if purity is an issue, subsequent purification steps must be followed. Crude protein extracts are prepared by the removal of cellular debris generated by cell lysis. I already told in my last video that to isolate enzyme, if it is intracellular, we have to disrupt the cells. So this disruption generates cell debris. To remove this cell debris, we have to follow centrifugation method. Partially purified enzyme preparations is sufficient for many industrial applications. However, for analytical purpose, highly purified enzymes are used. When designing a purification scheme, centrifugation is generally the first technique that is used. Here you can see a test tube containing cell extract, or you can say cell debris. This we get after cell lysis. Now this mixture will be subjected to centrifugation. The process of centrifuging simply relies on spinning a tube that is having the source of enzyme, this one, of our choice at very high speed, and will ultimately pull the higher density proteins to form a pellet in the bottom of the tube, this one. By altering run time and speed, different fractions can be calculated which will each hold a different protein makeup. For certain biotechnology applications, there is a demand for thermostable enzymes. Enzymes that can tolerate high temperature without denaturating while maintaining high specific activity. I will upload another video on specific activity of enzyme that will help you to understand it better. Organisms that produce heat-resistant proteins are called thermophiles. An easy approach to purifying a heat-resistant protein is to denature the other proteins in the mixture by heating then cooling the solution so that thermostable enzyme can reform. The denatured protein then be removed by centrifugation. So this is all about centrifugation method used for the purification of enzyme. In my next video, I will tell you about salting out and salting in process. Thank you.